Hello, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, certified astrologer. And in this segment, I'm going to be going over what is within the heavens when there's the full moon that will be on September 29th at precisely 5:57 a.m. Eastern Time. One thing to take note here is where the actual full moon is. So the opposite, it's always an opposition, as you know by now. And the opposition is between the sun and the moon. Moon is in Aries and sun is in Libra. So this is a dynamic tension, the fire versus a very sort of balanced sign with the sun and Mars in there. So this is going to be activated here between the first and the second house. Something else I want to make note of is the ascendant. Ascendant is probably one of the most important after the sun and the moon. As it happens, Mercury is actually in its own house. Mercury rules Virgo. And so this means that some of the in the previous reading for the equinox, I talked about how there's sometimes a kind of introspection, extreme introspection that takes place, kind of an obsessive portion. So Mercury allows for that to kind of become more healthy about that. So Mercury is actually the ascendant, and as a population, I think if we think more in a more if we think more in terms of the bigger picture, I think things will be more balanced. Something else that I wanted to bring to your attention is Venus and what it's doing. Venus is actually important in this place because this is a Leo Venus, and it's in the 11th house, the house of companions. So if there's organizations that you've been thinking about joining, or someplace where you have common interests, then this could be that. This could mean this Venus. Now, the reason I said it's a Leo Venus is because this is closely connected to the sun. So as you can see, there's kind of a exchange here. This Libra sun is ruled by Venus, and then the Leo sun is ruled by the Leo Venus is ruled by the sun. So Venus plays a very important role within this chart. Now, Neptune is in this 7th house. You might be kind of exploring partnerships, relationships, understanding, or not quite understanding. Neptune is creates kind of a vagueness that can be balanced through the Mercury that is over there and the sun. Now the rest of the things that I take a look at here is how the planets are represented above the equator versus below the equator. When I say equator, I'm actually referring to this. So there's a balance, which means that some of the this is the harvest moon. So some of the work that you have been doing, it's hard. It's important to try to pick the fruits of your harvest and ensure that what you were doing is actually actually revealed here. And a lot of it, the 9th house is actually the house of education, and this is kind of thinking outside of the box, trying to be innovative and unique in terms of education. A lot going on here. There's all of these aspects here that is important to note. Mercury has a trine with Pluto here, and that has a trine with Uranus. So again, this Mercury is completely important and activated here. So this sums up what is going on in the heavens. I hope this has given you some insight into your own life. Thank you for listening.